Hi everybody. We made this presentation in Punjabi for everyone so that you can better understand how to use Geo-tab Drive. Going forward, all drivers have to have this app and be doing electronic logs. If you're not doing this in the States, you will get a fine. By this point, you guys should already have Geo-tab Drive installed into your system. If you don't, all you're going to do here is you can go to your Google Play Store or Apple App Store and then just go here, go there, and you're just going to type in Geo-tab Drive. Okay. This is what the app looks like. All you're going to do is install it. We obviously already have it installed, so boom. There it is, okay? Additionally, for anybody that's not familiar with this already, this is what the app looks like. And this is your login page. Now, when it comes to logging in, your username is going to be the email that you provided us when you first started. And your password is, when your profile got created, you would have been sent an email that told you to make a password. If you haven't done that already, or if you need any assistance making that, you can contact the safety department. We'll make it for you, okay? So go ahead and log in. I'm just going to pause this so my password, but you would just type in your password here. Every single time you guys see this app, you see this little button that keeps kind of highlighting right now. That's me touching a part of the screen. So as we kind of go through this tutorial, anytime I hit this, that means I'm pressing that specific button. So I've put in my password here and I'm going to be logging in. When you log in, it's going to sync you to the vehicle that you're near, as well as all of your other previous logs. Okay, so right now it says that the last vehicle I used, which is right here, is 73229. All right, if I want to accept that, I can press continue, which is right here, obviously. And if I want to change the vehicle, I can just go to right here where it says select another vehicle. I will go to select another vehicle. When you are picking your truck, it's going to give you an option to go to the nearest truck that's beside you. This one tells me that this one is 0.0 kilometers away from me, and so on and so forth. If it's not here located, you can always type it in here, and it will start showing you the vehicles in our list, okay? So I am just going to go back here, and I'm just going to pick the one that's nearest to me. I'll select this for just tutorial purposes. Now, then it's going to ask you to select what trailer you're using. If you don't have a trailer, you can obviously just hit this and remove any trailers and tell it that you're bobtailing. All right, this is just the equivalent of you when you are using your logbook and you're putting in your unit numbers. It's exact same as that, okay? So right now I'm going to say I do have a trailer, so I'm going to say, all right, give me a trailer. I'm going to hit this attach new trailer. Let's select this one for right now, and I'm going to say continue here. All right, this is going to ask me to verify my logs. Right now, we're not going to get into that, but we will talk about it after. We will skip this. Actually, we'll go back to that. So when you log in, it's going to ask you to do a pre-trip inspection. All right. The inspections are in this system are called DVIRs. You're just going to go here and you're going to hit inspect. When you hit that, all of these categories are going to show up. All you're going to do is you're going to hit the category that has a defect, and it will give you a sub-menu of what's actually wrong with it. You can hit whatever's wrong with it. When you do that, you can hit done. Then down here, you're going to add a remark. Mirror was chipped or whatever you want. Okay? For right now, we're not going to do any of that stuff. So we'll just get out of this, get rid of that, and then we're just going to hit no defects. When you hit no defects, it's going to ask you to certify your inspection. Pretty much this is you signing your pre-trip inspection like you would on a paper log. So If everything that you've said here is accurate, you're going to say yes. All right. Now this is going to be your main screen. Right here is your hours of service display. Right now it's telling me that I am on duty, which I can see right here. Okay. Now, after you've signed in, you've selected your truck, you've selected your trailer, you've done your inspection, and you have certified your inspection, the last thing of this step is that you need to select what you are hauling. Transportation Canada says that you have to, by law, write down what you are hauling. All right. And how you can do that is by doing this. Go to dashboard, go to assets. You have the equipment that you have, the trailer that you're hauling right here. And then this part here that says shipment. This is where you can populate the cargo that you're carrying. So you're going to select new. This field is going to come in. You're going to pick the shipper's name. Commodity is going to be whatever you're carrying. So it can be mail, wood, whatever your cargo is, that's what the commodity is going to be. And then the shipping document number. If you don't have a shipping document number, just put in the trip number here, okay? So for example, I'll go shipper name would be Canada Post. Commodity will be mail. And my trip number or bill of lading number will be 12345. Okay, so now if you see, I have all of this information populated. When you're logged in, this will be your main screen. All right, if you ever want to take a look at your logs, hit the hours of service button here. And this will take you into an in-depth look at your logs, okay? Now this is telling you, right here is a full summary of your hours of service. This is telling me that I have to stop and rest in 5 hours. It's telling me that I still have 11 hours of driving time left, and I have 11 hours left in my day. And this is how much I have left in my cycle. For the people that are familiar with American hours of service, the reason it's telling me that I have 11 hours of driving left is because this right now is on the American hours of service, and we'll get into how to change that up later, okay? So when you go into your hours of service screen here, you have 4 options. These are your options. This one is off duty. This is your sleeper berth. This one is your on duty. This is your driving. These two will do it automatically. These two you have to manually select. Okay? Please, as you're driving, always make sure that your hours of service statuses are correct. And you can do that by either going to the dashboard and taking a look here. Taking a look here. And that will give you your status. You can also select this, and whatever is highlighted here, that will be your status. And the last way to do it is by selecting this button, and it will give you the status here. Okay? Now you have 4 of your hours of service screen. You have 4 options here. One is, and all of your options are located here. This is your main screen that we're on right now. This part here with the bars will show you a graphical representation of your logs. And you can scale through the logs by this. Okay. Now, if I'm going through this and I realize, you know what, no, I want to change something and this was wrong, you do have the option of editing your logs. So for example, right now, this one shows me that I was off duty from 12 a.m. to 2 p.m. on December 18th. If I wanted to change that and say, you know what, no, I was on duty, or if I was off duty or whatever have you, I can do that by selecting this button. When I go here, this shows me a summary of all of my activities throughout the day or on my log. All right. If I ever want to edit anything, I can go here. So for example, let's say December 18th at 2:13 p.m. this thing says that I was on duty for 2 minutes and 31 seconds, which is all right here. I was 10 kilometers east of Alberta, Spruce Grove. All right. If I wanted to be like, you know what, that is wrong, I could select this. I could say my status. I could say, you know what, that wasn't on duty, that was driving time. And I can say, hey, was the duration correct? 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 31 seconds. I can either say, yeah, that's right, or I can go here and change that to, you know what, that was actually 4 hours and 30 something minutes. Then this is going to ask me, okay, you need to give me a reason why this is editing. I can put anything from I did an update app or app error. Okay, and then I would just save that. It'll save in progress. Once it's saved, now if I go take a look, you can see that my December 18th, 2017, it went from on duty to driving time, and the reason for it is app error. All right. Lastly, if you're driving and you want to change your trailers, you can go to your main menu, which is right here. Select your main menu, select assets, and you can change your either your vehicle, you could change your trailer or your shipment. For right now, we'll change our trailer. So I'm going to say I don't need this trailer anymore. So I'm going to hit CPPU, this little minus button, and that trailer's gone. Now I need a new trailer, and I could say this trailer is this one. Okay, if I add that, now I have that trailer. Obviously, with a new trailer, I would have a new shipment, so I would also get rid of this shipment, and I would attach a new shipment to that. All right. Now, while you're unloading and loading, you may notice that you will go on driving without wanting to. You do have the option of changing that, and how you're going to do that is, once again, you're going to hit the menu button here. You're going to go to dashboard. You're going to go to your main hours of service screen here, and you're going to select it. After doing that, you're going to go to the settings icon. You're going to select that, and here you have the options of yard move. When you select the yard move, when your vehicle drives, it will not go to the on or to the driving position. It will stay on duty. remember when you're done loading and unloading, you need to stop this, because after you hit start, it will start, and then you need to stop it before you hit the road again for your app to automatically update itself. For the drivers going back and forth from the States, what you're going to want to do is this. If you go to your main menu again, which once again is right here, select main menu. This app will give you the option of working within hours of service in Canada or hours of service in America. Whichever one you are in, that's the one you're going to use. For example, right now, if you take a look at my app, it is working in America. All right. If I want to change this and tell it, hey, listen, I'm in Canada, you're just going to do this. You're going to go here. It's going to ask you, and I'll do that one more time. So the button is right here. That's one way. The other way is you can go to dashboard and you can select here. This will say, do you want to switch to the Canada rule set? You will select that. Okay. Now, if you take a look, this will not update itself automatically. You're going to have to log out so the system can reboot itself. And how you log out is by going right here. You're going to select log out. You're going to say, keep me on duty because I'm not leaving or anything. You're just going to say set new status, and you're going to log out. Then once again, you're going to log back in. After you log in, the system will update itself. Now, if you take a look, if we go into our hours of service dashboard here, you'll see that the system has changed itself to Canadian rules. Okay. Last thing we're going to discuss is team drivers. So if you are driving in a team, your team driver needs to come on to this app with you, and how you can do that is this. You're going to select this button here. You're going to say add driver. You're going to hand the app to your other driver, and you're going to put in his stuff. Okay. Your driver is going to put in his login information, and the system is going to log him into your app as well. It's going to synchronize the data with both of your accounts, and now it's going to log you in. When the team driver logs in, he will be off duty. You need to make sure that's how that is, okay? And you can tell that by taking a look here, as well as going in and taking a look and seeing that this says he's off duty. This icon right here, this says that this is the person in the driver's seat. So right now I am on duty, this person is off duty, but he is in the same vehicle as me. If we wanted to change that, all I would do is I would go to driver's seat right here, and I would say, hey, you know what, I'm done my shift. I'm going in the sleeper berth. And then I would go into this icon and I would say, go into this guy's account. Oh, sorry. I would say, I'm going into sleeper berth. Then I would go into that account and I would say, this guy is now on duty. Now, if you take a look, just give it a second to update. If you take a look, and driver's seat, we will change to there. Now, if you take a look, this gentleman is now driving on duty, and I am now in the sleeper berth. The last thing to know about Geo-tab Drive is this. When you go to log out, you will get this display. All right, what this display is asking you to do is verify your logs. If you remember your paper logs, you at the end of the day have to sign off on your logs. What this is asking you to do is take a look at all of the information that has been populated here and certify that this is actually correct, that the app did its job properly. So you're taking a look here, and this is right now telling me that at 5:09 I was on duty for a couple of seconds. Then it's asking me that at 5:08 I was in the sleeper berth. At 2:16 on December 8th, I was off duty for this many hours. Okay, if this is correct, I would just go here and I would say verify. Or if I wanted to do it for all the days, I would just say verify all days. If you won't see something on here, for example, if I wasn't driving at this point and I was actually on duty, I could select this and change it. Okay, I would have to go into the system to do it, but for right now, we're going to verify all day, or I'll just skip it. Then lastly, before you log off, make sure that your duty status is correct. If you do not do this properly, it could be that the app thinks that you're on duty the whole time, and when you come in the next day, you don't have enough hours remaining. So please remember, select the appropriate duty status before you sign out. All right, so for right now, I'm going to say off duty, and I'm going to say set new status, and it's going to log me out. And that is everything. That's everything that you need to know so far about Geo-tab Drive. If you guys have any further questions, please give us a phone call. We will be happy to assist you. And yeah, good luck to everybody, and we'll see you in the future. Thanks.